Long before he became well known as a successful coach on the show, Blake Shelton flaunted his reputation as a strong performer. For example, Voice Shelton presented to his audience a sad abridged rendition of the Black Crowes' She Speaks to Angels during a 28 performance in Nashville that will make any fan want to cry. Even if Shelton is always a master at vocal storytelling, his rendition of Black Crow 1990 single in 2008 gives the honest original a raw emotional edge that gives the country king a rustic twist. Shelton handled the summer topic of the song with grace and immersed himself in the performance, giving each syllable passion. While his smooth tone fit the Black Crow song well, the performance highlighted Shelton's Chanel-onic range and flexibility at the microphone. Shelton managed the pinnacle like a master as the ballad She Speaks to Angels soars in a church performance with rock and roll influence. The Black Crow 1990 track, She Speaks to Angels from their first album, Shake Your Moneymaker, reached at number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100. She Chats with Angels. Authored by Chris and Wealthy Robinson brothers, co-founders of the Black Crowes, chronicles the story of a woman battling heroin addiction. Robinson says she talks to angels based on a hot dog of people he and his brother knew from Atlanta's club scene in the 199s on the 1996 episode of The Black Crow Storytellers on VH1 via Rock Reflections, in a charming analogy, not based on any real woman. Chris Robinson said that this group of friends was like a hot dog since they were not all the best things for you. She talks to angels, and this funny song in that so many people can relate with. Robinson said during a Songfa interview, when I developed that song, I had no idea that the dark details, drugs and such would be a part of growing up and living in this environment. None of those things had been done by me. That was all in my head. Blake Shelton has shown himself to be more than just a country superstar. He is a storyteller, a vocal powerhouse, and a master of communicating real emotion. There is a buzz in the audience, ready to be amused, moved, and awed throughout the years. His most recent creation, Travel, a hauntingly lovely version of the Black Crow classic song, She Speaks with Angels, confirms his ability to remain loyal to his origins and surpass genres as an artist. The Black Crowes' She Communicates, a cornerstone of rock balladry, its poignant lyrics and soulful melody have set it as one of the most emotionally charged songs of the 1990s. Covering such a revered track are no small feat, especially for a country artist known for yuppie anthems like God's Country and heartfelt tunes like Austin. But Shelton's choice to take on this rock classic seems less like a risk and more like a natural evolution of his artistry. I have always liked this song. Shelton revealed in a recent interview, the first time I heard it, the integrity in the lyrics astounded me. With my music, I have always aimed to convey a narrative that speaks to something more than simply a song. She Speaks to Angels is masterclass in performance by Shelton. Restraint and feeling devoid of the electric roughness defining the original. Shelton's rendition mostly relies on acoustic instruments, and his characteristic baritone Shelley's voice is raw but controlled, dripping with sincerity. Lines like "She never mentions the word addiction in certain company" hit harder when delivered with her southern drawl, adding an intimate confessional quality to the lyrics. The arrangement opens with a mournful guitar riff, setting a somber tone that pulls the audience into the narrative from the very first note. The understated manufacturing just a guitar and a light keyboard, Shelton's vocals allow the narrative to evolve. Stage of Center. She speaks with angels about a lady battling addiction and anguish, finding comfort in faith. The songs explore issues of vulnerability, loss, and resiliency that really speak to listeners in any genre. Shelton's version is so striking, he doesn't simply sing the lyrics, he inhabits, giving life to the anonymous woman's trials and victories. He can connect with the heart of the song. When you hear a song like this, Shelton stated during a live performance, you understand it's not just about her experience, it's about everyone who has battled their problems and found a means of continuing on. Maybe we have someone like her here. She Talks to Angels live performance during Shelton's Las Vegas residency gave his interpretation yet another level of nuance. Moody blues and grays filled the stage as Shelton strummed his guitar under a single spotlight illuminating him. A large screen showed a collage of images, a woman's shadow going over city angel wings painted on a graffiti-covered wall and flickering on a rain-drenched wall. Candlelight, the images, together with Shelton's sincere delivery, produced a mood that clearly impacted audience members. Shelton's personal connection to the song's themes and interviews, he's spoken freely about the difficulties he's faced from navigating heartbreak to losing loved ones. Social media lit up with responses from fans calling the performance spine-chilling and one of the best things Shelton has ever done. He added, "Music has a way of helping us find our way back, and that's what this song does for me. We have all felt lost at some point." One of Shelton's strongest suits is his ability to direct his experiences into his songs. Whether he is singing about redemption or love loss, his performances really connect with his audience. His rendition of She Speaks to Angels honors the song original and provides no exception, delivering an insight into his soul. Spirit music journalists have praised Shelton's song for its emotional depth and creative maturity. Billboard praised Shelton's vocal performance, calling it as achingly beautiful. Fans have been similarly excited, filling social media with praise. Rolling Stone termed it a haunting version that breathes fresh life into a classic. "Blake Shelton just crushed my heart in the most beautiful manner," one admirer tweeted another. "Blake disproved my belief that it was impossible to love this more." The cover popularity has even brought a new generation of listeners to the Black Crowes' music, with many younger fans finding the original song. "Blake Shelton's rendition brought me to the original, and now I can't stop listening to both," one TikTok user said. Throughout the years, Blake Shelton, one of country music's most beloved stars, has a way of touching hearts with his soulful voice and heartfelt performances. But his recent cover of the Black Crowes' classic song, She Talks to Angels, has resonated on an even deeper level, leaving fans teary-eyed and reflective. The rendition, laden with raw emotion, has sparked a wave of sadness and nostalgia that only music of this caliber can evoke. Originally written and performed by the Black Crowes in 1990, She Talks to Angels is a haunting ballad about a woman grappling with deep pain and hidden struggles. The lyrics tell a poignant story of sorrow and resilience, a narrative that has touched listeners for decades. The song's powerful message about addiction, loss, and the need for hope continues to strike a chord with audiences worldwide. When Shelton chose to cover this iconic track, fans knew it would be something special. Known for his ability to convey deep emotion through his music, Shelton brought a personal touch to the performance that left many feeling a profound connection to the story. His soulful delivery, paired with a stripped-down acoustic arrangement, allowed the song's raw emotion to shine through. Shelton's version of She Talks to Angels opens with a simple yet powerful acoustic guitar riff. As his warm, gravelly voice enters, it carries an air of vulnerability and authenticity. Unlike some of his more upbeat country hits, this performance reveals a more reflective, somber side of the singer. Each lyric drips with emotion as Shelton immerses himself in the story. His heartfelt interpretation captures the essence of a woman's quiet battle with her inner demons. Lines like, "She paints her eyes as black as night now, pulls those shades down tight," resonate deeply, evoking images of isolation and sorrow. Shelton's nuanced vocal delivery makes it impossible not to feel the weight of the song's themes. The response from fans has been overwhelmingly emotional. Social media platforms exploded with reactions as listeners shared their thoughts and personal experiences connected to the song. "Blake's version of this song made me cry like I haven't in years," one fan wrote on Twitter. Another commented, "I didn't think it was possible to love this song more, but Blake Shelton's cover proved me wrong. It's heartbreaking and beautiful." Some noted how the cover seemed to reflect a more mature, introspective side of Shelton's artistry, particularly as he navigates new chapters in his personal and professional life. Many have also praised his ability to bring renewed attention to a classic song, introducing its powerful message to a new generation of listeners. She Talks to Angels remains a song about pain, healing, and the quiet strength of the human spirit. Blake Shelton's stirring cover reminds us of music's ability to convey emotions that words alone often cannot. It's a reminder of the hidden battles many people face and the power of compassion and understanding. His heartfelt performance will continue to linger in the hearts of those who hear it, offering solace and a sense of shared sorrow, a true testament to the timeless power of a beautifully crafted song.